This is MSN, the Mountaineer Sports Network.
West Virginia is among 8 Big East teams in the top 25. We'll report on the toughest conference in the land. When the season started, Kevin Jones was penciled in as the next Mountaineer star. He's delivered quietly. He's leading the team in rebounds, second in points, but it's the example KJ sets for his teammates that has them looking to him as a leader. Hey, only 7 more games left on the season. Let the Jammin' begin. Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into Mountaineer Jammin'. I'm Tony Caridi, and this is your weekly visit inside the world of West Virginia University basketball. And there's plenty of news coming your way this week, including a visit inside the MSN archives and the top 5 plays of the week. We'll also talk about the significance of this afternoon's game for West Virginia as they try to get back to their winning ways. They'll be hosting DePaul. We begin today's show, though, with the story of a soft-spoken Mountaineer with an infectious smile. Junior Kevin Jones may be short when it comes to flash, but a quick look at his numbers shows he's positioned to go down as one of the school's all-time best.
Junior Kevin Jones has emerged as a focal point of the success of the men's basketball team. His unique style and consistency has led him to become one of the most reliable Mountaineers on the floor. KJ's talent already has him at number 7 on the WVU career offensive rebound list, and he set a season record for offensive rebounds last year with 135. This incredible skill that Jones has developed is something he says just came naturally.
I guess it was more of an instinct than anything. I'm the kind of player that likes to do anything to help my team, so I just try to contribute in any way and put my stamp on the game, and I figured why not do it there, because it's an art that nobody really notices, but it gets you a lot of places, and it puts a lot of points on the board without people even noticing.
Those points have added up for Jones as he recently became the 47th player to score 1,000 points in a WVU uniform.
It means a lot to me. There's been a lot of great scorers that came through this university, and just to know that I'm a part of the 1,000-point club is a great honor.
He's a good player. You know, you score 1,000 points in your career, you're a good player, and he does it unselfishly. So I think that's even more important.
Jones has accomplished these milestones despite everyone knowing exactly what he's going to do during a game.
That's very hard, especially with everybody scouting you, especially in the Big East where everybody knows your game, everybody's been seeing you play for the last 2 years. And I guess you just gotta stay consistent and do what you're good at doing. And as long as you do that and don't step outside of yourself, I don't think you'll have a problem with anything. I think in the beginning of the year, I really kind of tried to step outside of myself, and I thought I was doing what my team needed me to do, and it was kind of actually hurting my team. And I tried to limit that, and I've turned my game around, and we've turned around as a team, and when I just slowed down and did what I was good at.
It's KJ's acknowledgement of his struggles early on in the season that have made him become a better player and leader of this Mountaineer squad. Although he isn't as vocal as some, his work ethic has made him a great example for other players to follow.
Well, the transition for me, I'm not a very vocal person, and it's kind of hard for me to go out and just tell people what to do because I'm not very vocal. So I try to lead by example as best I can, go out and be the hardest worker out on the court and try to do everything right or everything to the best of my ability.
Just because Jones isn't the loudest doesn't mean he isn't passionate. Fans have come to love him not only for his performance on the court, but for his emotional celebrations after a big play.
Well, my favorite NBA player is Kevin Garnett, and I see the way he always plays with passion and so much emotion. And yeah, I'm a pretty quiet guy off the court. I mean, I joke around a lot, but on the court, it's kind of all business. But I also like to throw a smile in there, and I like to throw a lot of emotions in there, and that's just my game. And when I'm not doing that, that's when I know I'm not playing like me, and I have to go out there and just play with emotion and play with passion, and the fans respond to that, and so does my teammates.
He's a great teammate. He's a great guy. He's a great guy to be around. You know, you wish everybody was the kind of person that Kevin Jones is.
Mountaineer Jammin' is brought to you by United Bank, West Virginia's bank. We're united with the Mountaineers. By Coca-Cola Zero, real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. By the West Virginia Lottery, when you play, West Virginia wins. By U.S. Cellular, the Belief Project from U.S. Cellular, fixing wireless one project at a time.
Welcome back, everybody. Our very first season of Mountaineer Jammin' was in 1995. That year, we produced a weekly segment called Coliseum Classics. Let's revisit 2 of those memorable moments with original host Woody O'Hara as we open up the MSN Vault.
1970 marked the beginning of a new era in West Virginia athletics as the Coliseum, under construction on the Evansdale campus, was ready for play. December 1st was the date, and Colgate the opponent. The first night crowd of 9,378 saw the Mountaineers move out to a quick 6-0 lead, thanks in part to the inside play of Mike Heights. But the big gun for West Virginia was junior guard Will Robinson. He was hitting from everywhere, leading West Virginia to a 60-53 halftime lead. In the second half, it was more Robinson. He finished the night with 39 points. Imagine what his point total would have been like had there been the 3-point line then. West Virginia's great home record in the Coliseum started this day with a 113-92 victory, a great start for a great building. In the December 1989 clash with arch-rival Pitt, Tracy Shelton started out hot, hitting 50% of his first half shots. He didn't cool down in the second half either, finishing the game with a career-high 36 points. Charles Beckton also had a big second half with 15 points. Nonetheless, West Virginia had to fight back to tie the game at 81 and send it into overtime. In the first overtime, Shelton hit a 3-pointer to give the Mountaineers a 1-point lead. Pitt took the lead right back on 2 free throws, and West Virginia answered right back with a Beckton jam. Pitt tied the game again on a free throw, and Steve Berger's possible winner fell short as the contest went into a second overtime. Berger's 2 free throws started the Mountaineers on their way in the second overtime. Shelton hit a tough baseline jumper, and Beckton put the exclamation mark on with a follow-up jam. WVU came away with a thrilling 97-93 double overtime victory. Just another Coliseum classic.
From memories of the past to what's happening right now, let's check the Big East Report. Wednesday marked the 85th meeting between Syracuse and Georgetown. After 6 tries, John Thompson III walked away with his first win in the Carrier Dome. 4 Hoyas were in double figures. Austin Freeman led the way with 14 points. They'll play again later this month. Cincinnati got back on the winning track with a win on the road over DePaul. After starting 15-0, the Bearcats had lost 5 of 9. Freshman Sean Kilpatrick had 19 points and dished out 5 assists. Big game coming up this weekend for Villanova.
Featuring the brightest screen available, the Samsung Mesmerize Android-powered phone is also a dazzling one. It lets you take, watch, and share HD videos, and message faster using swipe technology. Now at U.S. Cellular, get buy one, get one free deals on all Android-powered phones. You'll get a Samsung Mesmerize free when you buy one. Activate both, switch, and get $200 in credit. Only at U.S. Cellular.
When I take the field.
When I take the stage.
When I take the court.
When we come to discover.
When we come to learn.
When we come to cheer.
We have one voice.
One voice.
One adventure.
One pride.
Pride.
One community.
One family.
Family.
One university.
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 One university.
One WVU.
One WVU.
Thanks for being with us here on Mountaineer Jammin', where it is time to review the freshest numbers, streaks, and trends of the Mountaineers. Let's log on to MSN Sportsnet.
Dennis Kalichla's 19 points against Pitt was a career high, and his 9 of 13 shooting propelled him to number 11 in the Big East in field goal percentage at 51%. Senior guard Joe Mazzulla is now second among all NCAA active players in games played. Joe is tied with Duke's Kyle Singler at 135 games. The current NCAA active leader is Ohio State's David Lighty at 144 games. Starting with last Saturday's Villanova game, West Virginia's final 9 games of the season will be the toughest stretch in school history. Mountaineers will face 7 ranked opponents in the 9 games. That's never happened before since the AP started tracking teams in 1948. And finally, with today's game against DePaul, Bob Huggins is 30-8 all-time against the Blue Demons. He's 4-0 as head coach of the Mountaineers.
The Mountaineers went into last Saturday's game against Villanova with a 2-game win streak. But as Bill Nevin reports, the Cats' explosive guards and strong team rebounding produced West Virginia's worst loss of the season.
Last Saturday in a cold, rainy Philadelphia, West Virginia and Villanova got together to play some Big East basketball. The Wildcats drew first blood, but WVU got the fast start it wanted.
Joe fakes the 3, now gets it to the right of the circle to Jones. He's left alone. He'll try a long jumper. It's up and it's in. A 2-pointer for Kevin Jones to tie the game. Now hands the ball in front of the Villanova bench to Mazzulla. He's double-teamed, gets the ball back to Flowers. 15-footer on the baseline. He hits it. It's a 4-2 West Virginia lead. Tough shot. Truck makes the catch, kicks to Thurman, now to Flowers. Here's a 3 in the air. Good! John Flowers with 5 early points.
But after the hot start came the immediate cool down. For almost 10 minutes, WVU could not hit a shot, missing 13 in a row until Kevin Jones finished up that 13th miss with 6 minutes left in the half. John Flowers came right back with a 3-pointer, and incredibly, the Mountaineers were only down 4. Villanova finished the half on a 9-2 run, and West Virginia was down 11 at the half. WVU came out of the break revitalized and in no time had cut Villanova's lead severely.
Now to Mazzulla. Mazzulla penetrates in, out to Flowers. He'll try a straightaway 3. It's up and it is good. That's a good way to start it. Mazzulla on the far side to Truck. Truck out there driving baseline. Gets the ball underneath the KJ. Layup good and a foul. Ryan out front, straightaway 3. In and out, no. Rebound Kevin Jones. Jones lays it up and in. Kevin Jones, his 8th point. Gets the ball to the left elbow. Here's Kevin Jones. Open 17-footer. He hit it that time. KJ is off to a good start here. Left corner, a wide open 3. Dalton Pepper. High bounce off the rim. Foul. Villanova.
Yes,
and the basket goes. All right, here's the inbound. They get it into Flowers. A shot off the glass. It's good from the angle left from 15 away.
Nova's lead was cut to 3. 2 hoops inside moved the lead to 7, but the Mountaineers still kept pace.
On the far left sideline, Pepper gets it into Kalichla. Kalichla spins, left-hand hook shot on the rim. Good. Kicks it left side. Pepper, here's a 3. Got it. Dalton answers his second 3 of the half. Kalichla right to Kevin Jones, a 16-footer straight away. He hit it.
WVU was down 5 with 11 minutes left, but that's the closest West Virginia would get for the rest of the afternoon. It was a tough day all around as Villanova would cruise to a 16-point win.
Gatorade Product Analysis O2 Perform. Initiate rehydration. Sustain performance. Finish strong. The original Gatorade, part of the G Series.
Welcome back to Mountaineer Jammin. The oldest rivalry in the Big East Conference enjoyed its 181st renewal on Monday here in Morgantown as Pitt visited the Coliseum. It was a typical backyard brawl, but in the end, the fourth-rated Panthers had the final answer. Once again, here's Bill Nevin.
Big Monday, a full house. Pitt the opponent. Just another night in the Big East, right? The place was rocking, and even more so after the first few minutes.
Top circle, Jones, left open. Here's a long distance jumper. Good for Kevin Jones. That's a three. Truck top circle. McGee watches him. Truck gonna try straightaway three. No good off the rebound. It's Jones into the lane to Truck. Rebound, follow up, good! Kalichla holds the ball up high. He takes McGee into the paint, puts up the big right hook. It's up and it's in! Kalichla, two! He drops it down the left block. This is Kalichla. Kalichla backs in against Gary McGee. He spins left hand hook shot up. It's good! A left hand grenade from Kalichla.
But Pitt started to pound the ball inside and eventually tied the game with 8 minutes left in the period. However, WVU continued to find success inside as well.
Down to Dennis Kalichla. He squares on the right baseline, puts the shoulder down, puts up the running hook. He hit another one. He's 3 for 3. They go left side to Flowers. Now down to Kalichla. Turnaround left hook shot up and in from about 16 feet away. Looking down inside, Flowers holds, gets it into the lane. Here's Kalichla, little turnaround shot up and in. He hit it again. He had a mismatch.
No, I thought Dennis was more aggressive in trying to receive the ball. He did a better job of shaping up. Dennis is feeling his way through, and you know we've got to continue to work with him. When he feels pressure or doubles, he's got to get the ball to open people. And when he's ISO'd one-on-one, I don't think there's anybody in this league that can guard him one-on-one in the post.
West Virginia led by 2 at the break. The battle continued into the second half as the two teams continued to trade the lead back and forth. Pitt broke out to lead by 6, but the Mountaineers fought back to regain the advantage.
Drives it in the lane, and the ball stolen by Flowers. On a run out comes West Virginia. Truck Bryant gets it, drives all the way in. His shot no good. A follow-up shot is, though, for the Mountaineers, Kevin Jones. Bounces the ball down to Kalichla. Kalichla turnaround jump hook up and in with the left hand. Kalichla scores his first 2 of the second half. Dennis gets the ball back to Pepper. A push-up 3. It's good from the deep corner for Pepper. They get the ball to Kalichla, left of the lane. Dennis with his back to the basket. Drives in, spins, the jump hook's up. He hit another one! How do you like Dennis Kalichla? Here's Truck looking to inbound. Gets into the deep corner. Pepper, quick release 3. He hit another one! Dalton Pepper gives West Virginia a 1-point lead, 46-45.
But WVU couldn't hold the advantage, and once again, Pitt moved out to a 6-point lead. And once again, the Mountaineers struggled to keep the Panthers close.
Now Missoula gets it, top circle, Casey Mitchell straightaway 3 ball, got it! Kalichla holds, Kalichla puts on the floor, turnaround jump hook shot, got another one! They get in the left corner to Pepper, to Kalichla, layup shot, it is good, and a foul against McGee!
With 4 minutes remaining and only down a point, the Mountaineers looked to take this one to the wire. But WVU couldn't stop Pitt underneath when it counted. Consequently, West Virginia suffered its 5th conference loss of the season.
Our United Bank star of the week is Kevin Jones. While Dennis Kalichla lit up the Panthers for 19, it was KJ who quietly pulled down the rebounds and was second to Dennis in scoring. Against Nova last Saturday, Kevin scored 16 points, a couple of assists and a steal. It's been a solid all-around play this season, and especially this week, that's earned him our Star Award. Hey, when we come back, we'll talk with Mountaineer co-captain Madina Ali. Stay tuned.
My name is Oliver Luck, and I'm extremely proud to be back at West Virginia University as Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. As a member of the Mountaineer Athletic Club, your passion and generosity were important factors in my success as a WVU student athlete, and I would not be the Director of Athletics here today without that support. Thank you for your kindness then, and please continue to support WVU student athletes by joining the Mountaineer Athletic Club today. I am Oliver Luck, and I'm proud to be a Mountaineer.
Back on Mountaineer Jammin', where it is time to check in on the nationally ranked WVU women's basketball team. The WVU ladies threw a huge scare into second-rated Connecticut earlier this week, thanks in large part to senior Madina Ali. As Travis Jones reports, despite suffering from a stress fracture, Ali is among the team's most productive players.
Madina Ali knows the importance of playing strong defense.
That's what's going to allow us to build those points. That's what's going to bring us energy. You got to be focused. You got to be able to bring sparks on the defensive end so you can have a good, comfortable offensive end as well.
There's more to Medina's game than just defense. Her field goal percentage is 10th highest in the nation. She thrives on Mike Carey's intensity.
Coach Carey's intensity level is unexplainable. I mean, from left to right, he's always going at you hard, and it's not a bad thing. It's very encouraging because he's such an inspirational person from not only on the court but off the court.
A member of the athletic director's honor roll, Madina knows what she wants to do after college.
I would always like to continue playing, but outside of the basketball field, I love working with kids, so I want to do something in the juvenile type area because I'm a criminal justice major, minoring in child development, and I just want to be a helpful hand to someone. And to be part of the West Virginia family here is just like amazing. I don't think I would, like, if I had the chance to change anything, I wouldn't change anything because, like, you mature here, you learn a lot here. There's just so many different opportunities that you could take, but I wouldn't do anything differently.
This Pennsylvania native has found a home in West Virginia.
It's home away from home, so that's what West Virginia is to me. People say, do you want to go back home? I'm just like, no, I want to stay. I want to stay here because it's just such a good place, such a good environment. The people here are so lovable. They encourage you to do everything the right way, and if you mess up, they don't down you for it. They help you. So I mean, there's just so many different resources, just not from, like I said, on the court, but off the court as well.
Thank you, Travis. Time for the best of the best. Here come the top 5 plays of the week.
At number 5, a trio of Mountaineer seniors combined for a pretty play against Pitt. Joe Mazzulla starts it with a screen. John Flowers finds a cutting Cam Thurman. And at number 4, good defense leads to what Kevin Jones does best. KJ's finished with 12 points against the Panthers. Coming in at number 3, it's KJ again. There's something to be said about hanging around the rim. Jones had 4 offensive rebounds against Villanova. At number 2, he's number 1 in the Big East in blocks. John Flowers with an emphatic swat. He averages nearly 3 blocks per game. And our number 1 play of the week make it a series of plays as Dennis, the Istanbul Kılıçlı, scored a career-high 19 points on Big Monday. Kılıçlı's averaging double figures in the second half of the season.
Well, we're all set for another weekend of basketball here in Morgantown. West Virginia taking on DePaul this afternoon. 4 o'clock tip-off. The Mountaineers going for the regular season sweep. West Virginia beat DePaul by 2 back in January. Well, as we say so long this week, take a look at the WVU practice facility, which is under construction. It will be a state-of-the-art home for Mountaineer basketball. Hopefully they'll be in about a year from now. That'll do it for us. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you again next week right here on Mountaineer Jammin'.
This is MSN, the Mountaineer Sports Network.